As a sportscaster, Ernie Harwell said, baseball is a lot like life. It's a day-to-day existence full of ups and downs. You make the most of your opportunities in baseball as you do in life. Our next honoree, Frank Coonelly, knows about the ups and downs because he has been president of the Pittsburgh Pirates since 2007. Frank, can you please join me? Frank earned his undergraduate degree in public service from the College of Liberal Arts and his JD from Catholic University of America. He began his career as General Labor Counsel to the Commissioner of Major League Baseball, and his intelligence, work ethic, and leadership skills have been as extraordinary as his talent for building personal relationships. One nominator said, "Perhaps what I appreciate most about Frank is that he is a person of high value and character and a very loyal Penn Stater." I'm very proud to honor Frank Coonelly this evening with the Alumni Fellow Award.
Thank you very much, President Barron. I want to thank the university and thank the College of Liberal Arts for this honor, the Alumni Association. It is humbling. And my fellow liberal arts alumni, Barb, you really know how to hurt a guy with that Chicago Cubs comment there. In fact, when Dean Welch was so kind to inform me that I was being honored with this tremendous honor, I said, with all due respect, Dean Welch, I hope I'm not able to make it because October 26th is Game 2 of the World Series. I hope to be otherwise occupied. We are not otherwise occupied. Instead, the National League Central Cubs are there. So I can't say I'm rooting for our division rival, but it is a terrific World Series and a great next year. In baseball, it's always, they'll be next year. So we're hoping that for the Pittsburgh Pirates, 2017 will be our year. But this is certainly my year, personally. This is a tremendous honor. I've loved Penn State from the day I arrived here. I went to the University of Connecticut to play hockey, and I realized that hockey was not going to be a career for me, and I came to Penn State, and for the first time in my life, I learned a passion for learning and really developed, and so much so that I have to say this, my high school honored me at one point as Academic Hall of Fame, and they said that you were our first inductee. And I literally picked up the phone and said to the superintendent, "Have you seen my transcript?" She chuckled and said that it's not how you start, but how you finish. And then I said, "I'm not done yet." I was only, at the time, 50. But it was really here at Penn State that I developed a passion for learning, a passion for academics, a passion to do better in the community and to make a difference in our community. And those are things that I have taken with me. In fact, I was here as a public administration, political science, public administration major, and I will tell you, in 1983, because of the tremendous professors that I had here at Penn State, I had a passion for politics. Timely, I know, in this day and age, in this election cycle, I had a passion for politics. Not only did I want to work in the government, I wanted to run for office, I wanted to be a politician, I wanted to make a real difference that way. I went to Catholic University in Washington, D.C. to get my law degree, which I thought would help me become a terrific politician. And immediately after being in D.C. for about 3 months, I realized I loved being a lawyer, but I wanted no parts of politics. And this was well before the 2016 election cycle. But I did take my passion for learning to Catholic University and really loved the study of law and the practice of law, and then I've had a great pleasure of taking that into the entertainment business. And as I tell people all the time, when I started practicing law and started representing baseball as outside counsel, one of my jobs was to argue salary arbitration cases with players. So I would be in arguing cases with guys like Derek Jeter, and I said, what a great thing. At Penn State, I learned how to love statistics, and when I was a kid, I loved baseball cards and baseball statistics. And of course, when you become a lawyer, you love to argue. And now I'm arguing about baseball statistics, and I'm getting paid very well for it. So it was tremendous. but it all comes back to a love for Penn State. This university is very special. My wife, Debbie, is here with me and is very special. I want to thank Debbie for everything she's done for my career. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't have been what I've done, whatever it is, without her help and assistance. Starting from driving up here in snowstorms to type papers for me in those long political science papers that we had. But I've had a great pride, Debbie and I have had a great pride to have 3 of our 4 children graduate from Penn State. And indeed, just a couple of months ago, Dean Welch gave our son, his economics degree from the College of Liberal Arts. So, well, even better, we just dropped him off in Wilmington, North Carolina, where he started his job. He's fully employed now, so that's an important part of a Penn State education as well. But let me conclude by just saying, like the rest of the honorees here, it's humbling to be among this group because Penn Staters are making a difference in our lives, and that's very special. So I'm humbled to be one of you. Thank you very much to the university. Thank you all.